Oh, hi guys, it's 20 past 10 on on the evening. We didn't make it to Lapseki. Well, I'm about an hour and a half short of getting there, and the reason being is that the bike took a lot longer than expected during the course of today. So I'm totally knackered, and I'm going to try and get a good night's sleep and start tomorrow as a fresh, and maybe do a new video on Lapseki and kind of what happened or what's going to happen there, you know, and Gallipoli. We'll spend a little bit of time there, but I really want to see this bridge. That's the thing that really is kind of attracting me to get to see. But we're going to try and cross the border into Greece tomorrow as well, so it'll be quite another big epic day, and crossing back over into the European landmass as well. So quite a lot of things to do. So thanks for watching this video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers guys, thanks.
Well, morning all. I've got to say, I've stayed in some really grim hotels in my time, but this place is like a prison. It's like a hospital. There's no pictures up anywhere. It's like all the joy has been sucked out of life in that place. No one's smiling. Everyone's really miserable. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be bed and breakfast. But believe it, breakfast doesn't start until 8:30. 8:30. I'm like, does anybody not get up in the morning around here or what? So we're heading off to Lapseki. We'll find something on the road, and we just do what we got to do, don't we? Simple as that. So welcome to a new day. Last day of Turkey today, which is I've got to say, it's going to be quite sad for me actually, because I've really enjoyed this country, and I mean, apart from last night, the people here are just, my God, I don't know what's happened. This hotel here has had a charisma bypass without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I'll sort of ride around the back here and have a little look. Yeah, I mean, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. 800 Turkish lira. What's that? 20 quid a night. Something like that. But yeah, not my finest moment. But I was tired last night. Long day yesterday, and I just needed to get out, basically. Just needed to get out and sleep somewhere. God, my luck just keeps getting better and better and better, doesn't it? It's absolutely hammering it down with rain here now. That's the Lapseki Bridge in the background there, and a little run up to it. I missed the turning, so I've got to go and find a U-turn to get back to it and get over to the other side, to the north side. But even on a really grey, miserable old day like today, and it is absolutely lashing it down, it hasn't stopped all morning. It hasn't stopped. I just don't know where I get my luck from. Anyway, it's all good. So we're going to go and cross that bridge now, get over to the other side. It's a big old expanse, but crossing from the from the Asian border, Asian landmass into the Eurasian landmass into Europe. That's quite an epic thing for me. I quite like that sort of style. So yeah, enjoy.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have just gone through the worst hailstorm ever. Hail. And I mean, the temperature dropped right down. It was really quite cold actually. It dropped down to about 5-6 degrees from about 22 degrees it was this morning early on. Really strange. I mean, the skies are, you can just see they're kind of grey, black, God knows what. I mean, I'm about half an hour, 20 minutes or so away from the Turkish-Greek border. I'm going to head further west once I get through that border. I've not made any plans yet for going through the border, because I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be a couple of hours. It might be 10 minutes. You just don't know, do you? But I've got a speeding fine I've got to pay, so I'll go in and see them about that. I might try and contest it. I don't know. We'll see what the feeling is and who's behind the counter on the day. But man, this is panning out to be it's not so much a motorbike trip. It's more like a European and Turkish weather forecast, I think. What's going on? I hope you find that funny as I do. I've got to laugh, because if I don't laugh, I'll just be starting crying, because honestly, I've had the worst luck in terms of weather in this whole trip. It's amazing. I think I've had about 3 good days out of the whole lot. Anyway, there you go. What a laugh. Cheers. Greek border now, just waiting to go through passport control. So any luck, fingers crossed, it might be a bit of a speed up. And it's dried up a little bit, but who knows.
Well, good morning all. It is 7:30 on Sunday the 5th of May 2024, and we are leaving Thessaloniki in Greece. I could not film a single thing yesterday. It's got to be the wettest day on record. I mean, I actually had hail coming through northern Turkey. I was about 200 kilometres inside Turkey from the Turkish-Greek border. It took me about an hour and a half to get past the border with the queues and all the rest of it, which is fair enough. And then rode all the way across northern Greece to Thessaloniki. So it's a long day, rained pretty much all the way. Got here and it stopped raining, and then it just started again. And I mean, oh God, I tell you what, I cannot tell you, for any of you sharp-eyed folk that have been watching this channel. Let me push that down. Let's see what's going. Any of you sharp-eyed people will notice that I'm wearing rucker gear, so rucker motorbike gear. Now I've had this suit, blimey, 10 years, maybe a bit more. Yeah, more, maybe 12, 13 years, and it's it's still in reasonably good nick. But it's never, ever been waterproof, and unfortunately, that's just. I mean, I've washed it. I've washed it as rucker state. I even spoke to their technical team about it. And they said, "Oh, we'll send you some stuff out." They sent me some stuff out. I put it in the washing machine and washed it with it. Nah, it's still the same. Still leaked. So I wear an oversuit when it starts to pour down with rain. Now that's probably not brilliant when you're in a southern country that's like 25, 26, 28 degree heat. It can be a little bit well, you actually end up wetter inside, don't you? So yeah. Oh, here we go. So I've got to go left here. Yeah, and it's quite crazy really, because I mean, I do need to invest in a new suit, there's no doubt about that, but there is nothing worse. Last night I watched a bit of a YouTube channel that I've been following for some time now, and she's really good. Nora Lee, she runs a YouTube channel called Itchy Boots. You might want to watch it. She spends her lifetime travelling and doing this sort of thing, but on a smaller bike. She's got a 350 300 CRF Honda 300, really great bike for doing round the world trips on, and it's nice and light. You can pick it up, So I was watching her last night, and she's saying the same thing, waking up in the morning sometimes and you're just having to put on heavy, wet motorbike gear. It's I mean, I've had trench arse probably for about the last 2 weeks. Well, more than that. I mean, since I left England on the 8th of April, it's been raining. I've had rain almost every day. I think I've had 3 or 4 days in that whole time where I've had no thing. This is it's been like a European and Turkish tour of horrible weather forecast, and it's just been following me all the time. But I mean, look at today; it's glorious. It's just fingers crossed we get a really good day. So we are off to Albania today. We're going to ride through North Macedonia. I've taken all motorways off. We're using Kalimoto today to give this another bash. We've got 275 miles to go, which is not a massive day, so that should be fairly easy to do. But I turned my phone on last night because I bought a SIM card when I entered Turkey about sort of 2.5 weeks ago or so, something like that. So I bought a SIM card and I haven't been using my normal mobile phone. So I've not been able to get emails or anything like that unless I'm in a place that's got really good Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know if anybody's been to Turkey, but the Wi-Fi is generally a little bit poor. bit slow. No, nothing against Turkey or anything like that, you know, but it's a little bit slow. I've been trying to upload YouTube videos and stuff like that are sort of like 7 to 11 gigabytes and stuff like that. Literally takes 24 hours to upload it. So it was not fun. So I turned my phone on when I got into Thessaloniki yesterday or last night, and of course I've got like a plethora of emails, of phone calls, and God knows what. And anybody that knows me knows that I've been working in the heating industry, fairly sort of high-ish profile with a software company for about 7 or so years. Well, very, very sadly, that looks like it's coming to an end, and it's not the end that I would have wanted for this scenario, but it looks like it is, and it's frankly, it's put a massive shadow and a massive horrible gut feeling inside me for this whole bloody trip. It's looking like it's going to be over for me anyway, and I don't know if anybody can kind of get that feeling, but when you're doing a trip like this, a trip of a lifetime, you're doing a trip of a lifetime, you want to be concentrating on doing that. You don't want to be thinking about anything else other than trying to enjoy the experience, meet new people, and God knows what. So it's been a really, really stressful time for me trying to deal with all of this as well. And last night, you know, I've had no internet access. So last night, I was reading through some of the emails and stuff, and I just thought, oh my God, you know, it's not my fault. I haven't been able to get in contact with people. So I've got to spend some time now sort of going through stuff, gathering my thoughts. I mean, we've got a bank holiday Monday tomorrow, obviously in the UK, so I'll make some decisions over these next couple of days of what I'm gonna do. But it's not been pleasant, I can tell you that, guys. But hey, we're away, we're travelling, and we're going to make the most of this glorious weather today, and just hopefully we can get a really, really good ride in. Smells are amazing here in Thessaloniki. I love Greece. I've always loved the country. Come back here all the time with my wife. We'll probably come back here later on this year if we're lucky enough. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I love it, and you can smell all the pine trees and it's almost like you can smell the olives and everything here. You know, it's just even in a city centre like this. I actually struggled to find something to eat last night, which is the first time ever. I think the kind of area that I was in the city was not good, so I went to a mini market and bought a little bit of food there and made some back at the hotel. Well, I've got to say, you know, the place I stayed at last night, Airbnb Erasmus. If you're listening to this video, what a wonderful place! Thank you for letting me stay there, mate. It was really good. You were very, very helpful. Really enjoyed it. I don't know much about Thessaloniki. I know that it is a bit of a tourist spot, and looking from my window. Oh, interesting. Where are we going? Looking from my window this morning, it's got. It looks like it's a bit of a shipping port town. So I don't know where the historical side of it is. I mean, maybe I should have taken a little bit of time, but I'll be brutally honest. Yesterday, if there had been a quick way for me to get home yesterday, I think I probably would have done it, because I was at the end. Really, I just had enough of being wet, soaked through to the skin, and all cloudy and miserable. And God, no, none of us can do anything about the weather. But of course, I also had this other thing hanging over me as well, which I knew I was going to get signal back on my phone today, or last night, and I knew that was going to be what I was going to be reading was not going to be pleasant. So anyway, there we go. People really friendly last night. Met some good guys. Had a couple of pints of German beer actually. Get out, get some speed up, and start the drying process off of this wet motorbike gear. Oh man, it's bad. You can feel your body. You can feel your body squidging in it. Never mind. I don't know what anybody else has been thinking about buying, but I'm looking at the MSR Voyager suit. Looks really, really good. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, about half the price of the Klim gear, but it's getting really rave reviews. I think you've got to import it from America, but that's okay. But I think I might buy one of those. for my next trip away. So we're really on the northward, homeward bound trip today. We've done all the west. So we're heading up north to North Macedonia, into Albania. I'm going to hit Dubrovnik tomorrow in Croatia. And then, serious fingers crossed, we've got a good day to ride up the coast road of Croatia to get as far north in Croatia as possible, maybe into Slovenia, who knows. And then once I've done that, depending on the weather, what it's like, I'm going to blat home. So I'm planning on being home in about sort of 5 or 6 days, something like that. So we've got another few episodes to go of this particular trip. There will be more trips, and I'll try and keep the channel running for some other things that I do, maybe some music tutorials and some very other things that I get on with my life, and maybe even some heating design stuff if anybody wants to know. We'll see. But it's yeah, it's quite interesting, and it's quite nice to have a little YouTube channel, and I've quite enjoyed making the videos, to be honest. So that's why I'm thinking that I might carry on going. Bless you, thank you.
Bye-bye.
And you have a good day.
You are going to England or you are going to Slovenia?
I'm going to Albania, so Macedonia, Albania,
Yes.
and then Croatia. Yeah.
You are alone.
I'm on my own.
Have a nice trip.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the best day so far. Well, maybe we got another thing we've got to go through here. Yeah, North Macedonia. Welcome to the Republic of North Macedonia. Maybe I need to check again here. Let's have a look. Let's see.
So first big problem of the day. Well, not massive problem, but it's a reasonable problem. So I've got to do a detour. Just tried to get into North Macedonia and can't get in. Basically, I didn't realise, but you need to have a green card to get into North Macedonia. They wanted me to buy one on the border. It's 55 euros to give you a 15-day cover to ride through the country. But they'll only take cash. They won't take my card, and I don't have that much money in cash. There's no cash points anywhere near, so I've got to now head back south again, and I've got to go all the way through Greece and then cross over the border to Macedonia, and actually it's across the border to Albania, and miss out the North Macedonia bit that I was going to do. So I probably need to be a little bit more vigilant. My fault. I just kind of still think that I could just travel anywhere I like, just turn up with a British passport and stuff like that. I mean, how bloody arrogant is that? But hey, there you go. Such is life.